Welcome to the Dice Tower, a video cast about board games and the people who play them. This episode is a special episode covering the events of Origins 2009, a game convention in Columbus, Ohio. Join Tom Vasel and Eric Summerer as they take you on a tour of 5 great days of gaming. I'm here with Chris from, how do you pronounce the game company name?
Vasel. Yes.
Games. And you're here with 3 games that you're showing.
Actually, we've got 4, but we've only got 3 tables, so...
That's a problem.
That's the way it works.
Give us a quick overview of what you've got.
We swapped them out. Okay. First one is called Claim It, and that was our first game. It debuted at Essen in 2006. And it's a very fast, it's kind of a push your luck game like Can't Stop. You roll the dice to put the pieces on the board, and you're trying to create a territory that's all your own. You roll 3 dice. One of them is for the piece you put on. The other 2 are for the row and column you can put it on, and you can choose which goes where. And you can keep on rolling as long as you can keep putting pieces on the board. You can stop at any time and replace them with your own color. Or, if you bust, in other words, if you roll and you can't put a piece on, you got to take everything off and go on to the next player.
Okay.
So it ends up being kind of a push your luck type of thing, yeah.
We had a chance to play Fruit Fair
Yes.
Earlier in the show. Really enjoyed it. The few
good.
turns that we played. Tell us a quick a little bit about that one.
Well, Fruit Fair is that came out at UK Games Expo last year. It looks a bit more childlike than it is. It has a nice, colorful, picturesque graphics on there, but when the adults get to playing it, they get into it and find out it's really more intense than it looks. It's you're picking fruit from the trees in order to get the prizes at the fair. But you don't want to spend your fruit too soon, because if you hold on to your fruit, you get special benefits for having the most of each kind of fruit. So it's how do I hold on? Do I keep on going? And that sort of thing.
And there's a whole aspect of stealing the fruit before your opponents get to pick from those trees.
Oh, yes.
It got pretty nasty as we went through a couple
It can get very nasty toward the end, yes.
Do we want to walk toward the end and take a quick look at what's on the end here?
All right.
Jet Set.
Jet Set is on the end. This is becoming the most popular. I'd have to duck. The most popular one here. This one premiered last year at Essen. It's got little airplanes, which everybody likes. They're very colorful. But they go on the board in order to get these. These are the flight cards. These are demands for various flights, like from Lisbon to Madrid or Amsterdam to Belgrade. And you get points based on which flights you have in your lineup of flights. This one's worth 7 points, this one's worth 1, because obviously getting from Amsterdam to Belgrade is a lot tougher than getting from Marseille to Barcelona. So you spend money to put the planes on the board, but then you have to take them off when you assign them to the flight cards. So you got to keep putting more planes on the board, but these get you income to get more money to put more planes on the board.
Sounds very cool. If people are looking for your games, where do they go?
Well, we are hopefully in many stores across America, because we're distributed by ACD and Alliance distributors.
Right.
But online, I know we're sold by Fun Again and by what's it called? I can't remember the other name of the other place, but
We like Fun Again.
Yes, Fun Again's good. And we're all over the place in Europe too, because we got picked up by JKLM in England.
Fantastic.
We are spread around.
Well, Chris, thank you for spending time with us, and I hope you have a great show.
I hope so too.
Thank you. I'm here with Joe and Dave from Jezel Pete's LLC.
Jezel Pete's.
Jezel Pete's. I like it.
The Cincinnati area, Jezel Pete's means like holy cow.
Now, if people look at you and they kind of recognize you from somewhere, where would we know you from?
Well, we're the 2 nobodies from nowhere, deemed by USA Today for winning the Doritos Super Bowl contest with our Doritos commercial, Free Doritos.
Excellent. Where the guy throws the snow globe.
Yep.
Yeah. Excellent. That's very funny commercial. And you're here with a game. Tell us about it.
We've been developing this game over 10 years. A lot of people think the success from the Doritos commercial launched this, and it certainly has helped, but this has been a 10-year adventure with us. It's called Triviathon. It is fast-paced trivia for smart and stupid people. We came up with a way for players to play, compete, and win without ever having to know the answer to a question.
Okay.
And how that works is, in its simplest form, we have a race around the board. Players start at go, first one to the finish line wins. The way people move is a little bit different. It's based on trivia questions, and you get 4 options, but it's not multiple choice, it's multiple options, so people still have to think about it and come up with answers. So here would be an example. And just keep in mind that you can move up to 3 spaces on every turn. So either 0, 1, 2, or 3 spaces.
Okay.
How many spaces do you want to move? A, the number of years it takes for the Earth to revolve around the sun. B, the number of cheetahs to make an appearance in Disney's The Lion King.
Okay.
C, the number of Graeae in Greek mythology. Or D, the number of Super Bowls won by the Buffalo Bills in the 1990s. Now, you don't have to know the answer to any of those, and of course, if you do, it helps. So if you know 1, 0, you don't
You can
choose
avoid
it.
the 0. I know.
no,
I
it's
happen to
fine.
know that A is 1, but I don't know what the 0 is. So do I go for the 1, or do I gamble and go hope I get the 2 or the 3? I'm going to choose B.
I'm gonna go with C.
We got a B and a C. B is 2. One cheetah appears in the presentation of Simba, and another in the crowd of animals that runs over Zazu. So then you would get to move 2
So I get
spaces.
to move 2, but Tom chose C.
He chose C. The Graeae, or however it's pronounced, Graeae, sisters to the Gorgons, were 3 aged sea deities with bodies of swans and 1 eye and 1 tooth between them. So
And there were 3 of them.
Tom would have got
See,
to
if
move
you had
3
watched Hercules,
spaces.
you
See,
would
if
have
I
known
had
that.
watched Hercules, I would know that. And so Tom is ahead. Tell us about the roles here. They all have special powers.
Yeah, you can play 2 to 12 players. The color you are in the game actually matters. So if you're orange, you have a special move nobody else has. Orange, being the cheater, has this ability. Hey, nobody's looking. Go ahead and move forward an extra space or 2 or 3. If nobody notices, then you haven't technically used your special move yet, have you? Keep on cheating. If you're caught, move back to where you were and forfeit the right to continue cheating. So if you're good at cheating, you'll get some spaces. There's physical skills, social skills, and cognitive skills. The bully, for example, has a physical skill. Once during the game, the bully can challenge all other players to an arm wrestling match. And for each player that the bully can beat, they lose their turn. So if you can beat everybody, not only do you get to go again, but you move an extra space for beating everybody.
Excellent. Fantastic. People looking for the game, where do they go?
The easiest way to go is triviathon.com on our website. You can find us where the stores are to buy it, where the online places are to buy it, direct from our website, Amazon, a lot of different places. You can actually custom create your own characters from our website. So if you want to be blue but you don't want to be the bully, go online, click create my own character, pick how they look, a special move, print it out, and it works for the game.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you very much.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.